May we request Dr. Ariel Nimo Pumecha to please stand in the middle of the stage. May I also request all the members of the faculty of the College of Criminology to also stand. One of the best things we do in this university is when we get the opportunity to honor one of our own. And by honoring one of our own, we honor also the team that made that one special. University of the Cordilleras is honored to present this university citation to Dr. Ariel Nimo Pumecha, for continuing the University College of Criminal Justice Education's legacy of unmatched academic excellence on these 72nd commencement exercises of the University of the Cordilleras. Ariel and his team of faculty are the embodiment of what is best about what we do. Ariel himself is the embodiment of a homegrown high achiever, from criminology student of the then Baguio Colleges Foundation to finally as Dean of the College of Criminal Justice Education. His journey in the academe has come full circle. Dr. Pumecha had proven early that he had mastery not only of the fundamentals of criminology, placing 9th in the September 2009 criminologist licensure examination in 2006. He proceeded to join UC College of Criminal Justice Education as faculty after graduation under the then Dean, Dr. Benjamin Mangusan, who set the initial record of excellence. Seasoned under the same standards of excellence, Dr. Pumecha chaired the college Criminalistics and Law Enforcement Department until he succeeded Dr. Mangusan in 2013, becoming the youngest academic dean at the university at the time. As such, he not only continued the legacy, he created his own. Dr. Pumecha, with his team of dedicated, committed faculty, created a track record of achievements in the history of the criminologist licensure examinations for the last 21 years. Most notably, in April 2015, the UC College of Criminal Justice Education registered a record-breaking 100% passing rate, accounting for 135 passers out of 135 examinees, with 4 students landing among the top 10, proving the university's status as a CHED Center of Excellence in Criminology and the best of its kind in the Philippines. As of 2018, Dr. Pumecha, and his team of faculty have now closed in UC's more than 2 decades of dominance in the criminologist licensure examination, specifically as the PRC, the Professional Regulation Commission, proclaimed it as the top-performing criminology school in the Philippines for exactly 42 consecutive exams and 22 consecutive years. That remains a record unmatched by any university today. The unmatchable record has been possible through Ariel's leadership and dedication in personally and individually monitoring student performance from freshman to senior year so that they may realize their potential through actual exposure in the field. He has earned not only the respect of his colleagues nationwide, having been recognized nationally through such distinctions as the outstanding criminologist in the academe and most outstanding criminologist by the Professional Criminologists Association in the Philippines in 2018 and 2014, respectively, for his sterling service rendered in the academic community of criminologists. As Dr. Pumecha's academic leadership manifests in the highest standard UC's enduring mission of the formulation of professionals, Dr. Pumecha firmly believes in the power of transformative education, and this is especially translated in the roster of competent criminologists who are now devoted to the upliftment of the standards of law enforcement in this country. Part of his record, part of the record we have in this college, is the fact that today, 14 graduates of the UC College of Criminology are now the deans of 14 criminology schools in the country. It is said that good leaders take their people where they want to go. Great leaders take them where they ought to be. The university is honored to present this university citation in this commencement assembly on the 25th day of August in the year 2018 in Baguio City to Dean Ariel Pumecha, signed Raydeen Salvosa, President, Jesus Benjamin Salvosa, Chairman of the Board.
to the chairman, Mr. Benjamin Salvosa, our university president, Mr. Raydin Salvosa, school officials, faculty members, graduates and their proud parents, good morning. You have no idea how terrified I am this morning doing the talking in front of all my bosses here. But I am humbled by the citation bestowed upon me by this prestigious university this morning. I cannot thank the University of the Cordilleras enough. Though it is in my name, it would be an injustice not to acknowledge those who rally behind me. And I would like to thank personally the faculty and staff of the College of Criminal Justice Education. Thank you very much. Equal to my gratitude for the citation is my deepest appreciation that I am given the opportunity to address this year's graduating class. Because to stand here today in such a momentous occasion before a distinguished audience is something I never dreamed of nor planned of doing in my lifetime. Hence, I will make the most of it. I will read my entire speech, all 13 pages of it, font 11, single space, back to back. Ladies and gentlemen, I never really ambitioned joining the academe at all. What I truly aspired for was to simply become a policeman. Nothing more, nothing less. Influenced by my ancestral blood, a long line of policemen in my clan, I enrolled in criminology in this university, which was still then called Baguio College's foundation. I chose this institution for a reason, because back then, it is already a top-performing school. In my college years, I joined the Corps of Cadets of the Reserve Officer Training Corps, or ROTC. I became this university's ROTC Regimental Commander, concurrently as the Corps of Criminology Interns Class Marcher. I did everything I believed would prepare myself in my eventual employment as member of the police force. I was going to become a policeman. I was sure of it. But clearly, what I have become today is far different from what I envisioned myself to be. This, my dear graduates, is my first message. Learn to accept reality. Our dreams may have eluded us. What we desired might have faded over time. Our ambitions might not have been blown like dust in the wind. What we have planned for may not have been fulfilled. But this, my friends, is where your resolve should come in more than ever. So long as there's a breath left in us, we can always make something of ourselves. We can always redirect our paths. We should acknowledge what we can and cannot do and learn how to harness our capabilities to find what will truly make us feel fulfilled and accomplished. Many of you here may still be confused of whether you chose the right field. Do not despair. Remember that the degrees you earn today should give you guide to discover your passion and your calling to serve and lead you to where you ought to be. To quote the famous comedian Rowan Atkinson, but what in the end all this comes down to is how we deal in life with the problems that we have to face. Sometimes it's a question of just taking action. of making decisions, of finding your resolve, and seeing it through. My point, ladies and gentlemen, is that what we have aspired for may not go as planned, yet we need to move on. We can still make a difference. We can still choose to serve our fellow men. This brings me to my second message, service. Serving does not mean denying yourself of the gifts God bestowed upon us to enjoy. Rather, it is putting the welfare of others above oneself without counting the cost. Genuine service is when you go beyond what your regular duty dictates without expecting something in return. It is an action born from our natural instinct to act. At times, we even ask why certain people give their all in the name of service. If I am to be asked, what drives me to report to this institution every working day, the chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Benjamin Salvosa, most eloquently supplies the answer. Because it is not about us. It is about learners and learning. Learners to have come to us. Learners with expectations that learning at our hands will lead to a transformation of their lives. They are the object of our entire career, the object of our entire life's work. They are the object of our toil, the object of our striving every day. They are the object of our striving every day. If that is true, then we must bequeath to them not just a diploma, but tools that will lead to the transformation of their lives. Tools that will enable them to compete as professionals, locally, nationally, and globally. And the transformation of our students' lives is the mission on which our careers and our toil shall be judged as having fulfilled its promise. To build learners, to build students, to give them those tools and those building blocks. That is why we report to UC every working day. To our future wisdom workers of this nation, the minds of our youth depend on your dedication to teach. Plan your daily lesson like preparing for a military campaign. May you be true to your service commitment to become agents of change in the lives of others. To our future nurses, our health depends on your ability to tend to the ill. Treat every patient as if they are your brothers or sisters. May your commitment to serve as agents of recovery be put into fruition. To our political scientists, there is much to improve in terms of our system of governance. Politics, no matter how appalling it is in the Philippines, is still our hope to better our lives and way of living. To our future psychologists, let people understand that our behavior towards others and ourselves is the key for us to grow. That every problem has a solution if only we have the right kind of attitude. To our future communication graduates, mass media is a powerful medium to educate the people on matters which concern them. Use this medium properly, not to mislead, but to invite understanding and discourse. To our English majors, use your talents to preserve language and contribute to our culture through your written works. And to my fellow criminologists, our safety and security depends on your devotion to your sworn duty. Keep the peace as if every person wronged by crime is someone dear to you. May you always be steadfast in deciding towards what is right and what is just. Dear graduates, go beyond what is expected of you. What our country needs are men and women who value service above self. We know not what our future holds, but in every endeavor entrusted to us, we can always choose to make a difference. Fellow UCians, go and be of service to God, country, and family. Congratulations.